Welcome back to the Pineapple Hotel Cup Grand Final here at Merrimack Oval, Broadbeach. Western Magpies and Palm Beach, and Palm Beach hold a comfortable 24-point margin, and of course they're kicking with the aid of a fairly strong breeze in this third term. So the Western Magpies will have to be resolute in defence to give them at least an opportunity to be within striking distance at three-quarter time, as the Magpies get their first clean possession of this third term. Beautifully trapped there by Thompson, dishes off the left-hand handball, gets it across there to his teammate in Richard Wenham. Ball kicked towards the half-forward flank. Good use of the body. It was a free kick play there. Smart play out the back. Oh, he's caught play on because Gillespie did play on as it comes out wide. Here's the start that they wanted, the Western Magpies. Luke Scott fires on goal, but he fades it to the right-hand side. Gee, pretty intense opening, Marty. And if the Magpies can jag 1 or 2 goals in the breeze and restrict Palm Beach, we might have a ball game.
Yeah, great gather by young Thompson there, and I don't think Gillespie thought the umpire was going to pay the mark. That was the problem there. As we see Palm Beach making a very early interchange, and for our viewers, Mewing and Carroll, the two boys in that nasty head clash, they haven't returned, and Arnold Knight looks like he might be out for the game with that hamstring. Arnold just sitting in the dugout there, ball carried with the breeze there on the kick out. Good hands off there by James Drake. Comes back outside there. We're winning the ball over the far side there. It would have been Reinhardt, it was. The ball comes back out, gets knocked back out there to Reinhardt as he was having a breather. Comes out to Hill. Hill's dispossessed by a good tackle by Wenham. Comes outside, good kick off the ground fortuitously. And he finds his teammate. Looks like Corey, I think it is. Corey Fulton takes the mark in front of Scubas. Playing on the far side of the ground now. Corey, inside out barrel.
He was lucky to make contact.
Lucky to make contact, inside out barrel. Leading in the race for the ball there and going to ground. Looks like that might have been, can't pick him up over that far side ground. It looks like it might have been Tim McAvoy, I think it was. It's a throw in from the boundary umpire. Good crowd here, still on hand. The Aspie boys have headed back up the road, but still plenty to be won for. Nice knock over the top there by the Magpies. Going to go, oh gee, dangerous handball over the top. They'll be glad to concede it behind here. And let's see what they can do. Their kick-outs now, Frizz.
Yep. I was just going to say, Marty, I wonder if the coach spoke at half-time about their full-back kick-ins, because, as we mentioned, there hasn't been too much science. They just tend to congregate and kick it long to a contest. And they just need the numbers around the footy, and they don't, because at the fore the ball there is Corey Fulton. Screws around his body. It's a good-looking kick off the boot, but it's through for another behind. So they just need to mix it up. I don't know, have you seen much of the Magpies during the year, Marty? Is this their normal full-back kick-in strategy?
Well, Frizz has been playing there and taking kick-outs for the majority of the year, so probably no surprise. But yeah, look, the Palm Beach are just setting a basic zone and they're really playing into their hands. This time he goes out to the far side of the ground. How's that going to carry? But Palm Beach have got the numbers. Big Lowry knocks the ball down forward. Reinhardt wins it, dishes it back to Fisher. Fisher goes one way, then the other, and kicks the ball back to the top of the square into a dangerous spot, launching himself deep. Well done by young Frizz to keep hold of position, and the umpire rightfully has paid the mark there. And Frizz will take the mark in the last line of defence. Once again, Palm Beach, they do spread out well though, and they do put a bit of a net across the Magpies. Frizz kicks out, not going for the footy there was young Pope, lucky not to be penalised. And this is your boy, young Moore, who's taken the mark.
He has, and the tumbles that one forward. And Carroll couldn't control that one at the base of the pack there. Good attack on the footy there, but again they're outnumbered. On that occasion, Val Pope couldn't take the football. Big pack of players around the ball. Spills out the back there to the boy with the not the blue boots, the other coloured boots, Dyson. Oh. Screws it around his body now. Is that up in the full? Yes, it is.
It was already out. Yep.
So he chips it in short and finds his teammate on that occasion. It's Jenky Kane. And he doesn't have too many options. He can't switch the play here in these difficult conditions, so he just tries to kick it long down the line. The big fellow went to ground. Smart there, play by Dowley across to the best player for the Magpies in Judson. He kicks it in towards Hamill. No support at the fall of the ball. Palm Beach will just share it around. The long loopy handball comes out to how do you pronounce this boy? Abil. The big fellow then Forcer will push back. In fact, it spills out over the back of the pack. It comes out there to Nick Baker. He lifts the eyes. He'll go in towards centre half forward. Dowley can't push back in time. Good spoil by the Magpie defender. Good crumb there by the Magpies, but they cough the footy up. Who can take clean possession? Look, a bit of trouble there, but fumbled badly was Aaron Lowry. Again, the ball at the base of the pack, and the umpire will come in and ball it up eventually. Yes, he does after he decides to blow the whistle.
Oh, it's scrappy, Griffo. We need need the talent doctor to get out there and hit a few of these boys with the wand, because it's going to go right down to the wire here if they keep scrapping like this. Good knock over there. Gee, it was a good knock by the big bloke Bredenord. I tell you what, it's a fantastic goal. I'm just trying to work out who actually kicked it. Might have been Corey. It was Corey on the left foot, I think.
I think you're right. We'll give it to Corey.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'll give that one to Corey. I think gee, I tell you,
he's kicked one. Well, he's kicked one in the first, one in the second, and one in the third, Corey. So he's been dangerous, and as you say, he has pushed down in the defence and worked hard across the midfield. So 9-10 plays 5-3, and what are we? About 6 minutes into the first term.
And the third term, yeah, and good work by Big Bredenord, the big enforcer there. Umpire Farrah Fawcett about to bounce the ball there in the middle. It's not a bad bounce given the conditions there. Pretty hard cricket wicket area. Lowry might have been held in the ruck contest. Comes out there to Bloom, who's been a good player all day. Bloom's pulled off the footy. Driving on the ball there was Thompson. Comes out to Wenham. Wenham dishes off to Judson, as you say. It's been very good. Umpire pays a free kick advantage.
Oh, too
going to ground. Oh, no free. Yes, the umpire friends paid the free kick. I think there was a bit of communication with the handover there from umpire Fawcett, because it was clearly a free kick. And who's that, Griffo? Is that young Janky Kane, is it, over the far side? No, it looks like Josh Barton. Might be Barton. He kicked the goal right on the siren there.
He's a long way out into the breeze.
Yeah, he's a full forward though. So he's used to having these shots on goal. He's going to end up kicking from right on 50. Kicks just right on the line on 50. It's not a bad kick. It's going to land in the goal square. Big Hamill goes to the front of the pack. Ball comes down. Overrunning was Gillespie. Butters up again. Flynn's right on his placker. Oh, kicks it. Oh, gee. Oh, nearly an impossible goal to young Gillespie, but he misses to the near side. And the Magpies go to 5-4. Trailing Palm Beach by the even 5 goals. They're 9-10.
So the full-back kick in.
Jubilar.
Now, what's this water carrier doing here with no water in his hand, Marty? What's going on there? Fantastic, courageous, mate. What's this bloke doing? What do you reckon he's doing?
Hey,
delivering messages, is he?
This bloke's just doing messages. Got no water.
Number 3, where's his water? Ball comes out wide to Heffernan Roper. Kicks in towards the forward pocket, and that's a beautifully weighted kick to Gillespie, camped up against the boundary line,
He's
50 metres out.
This Gillespie.
Is he?
He's fairly mercurial, yeah.
So it's Adam Gillespie. He's already kicked a couple for the day, Marty, all in that second term.
Left-hand post.
In he comes, he offloads. It's a pretty good kick off the boot. They need a big jump from behind. Oh, nearly held on to, was that the young fella Moore again? No, it was big number 18.
Big Barton.
Josh Barton. So they're playing a bit better in the breeze this quarter than what they did in the first, Marty.
Yeah, they certainly are. As your boy Baker is going to take the kick out. The blue boots there. He needed a drink, that water carrier. He'd run so far without a bottle. Here comes Baker. Kicks the ball long down the line there. Alan Beale, no, sorry, it's Matty Flynn.
See, that Flynn's loose.
In box position. Good chase there by Hamill. He's run a fair way, but does and a good kick inside the forward 50. Leading behind there was Corey, and he's marked right on 50, and he fancies his chances. He does have the breeze, but maybe they just want to move the ball on a bit quicker there, Corey. He does have a couple of players open. Magpies just trying to set some defensive posts there, but in the first quarter they were very loose when the ball was kicked inside their their defensive 50. See Corey, he's going to line up. He's going to kick right from. It's 150. Tiny's got the 150.
Yeah, he's got
him. First time I noticed that. Oh, it's a lovely kick. I tell you what, it's going to carry.
Oh.
And he knew. Corey knew straight away, and that's his 4th. And he's been the best, certainly the best forward on the ground with his 4 goals. And the minute he marked it, Griffo, he knew as when that's better. He's got water in his hand this time. Have an eye on him, Dino. Do an ID later on. In this case, we're going to have a line up. Make sure he's got water bottles.
So 10-10-70 plays 5-5-35. At what point is the game out of reach for the Magpies, Marty?
Oh, not yet, because we've only gone some 10 minutes into this third quarter, but gee, they wouldn't want Palm Beach to pile too many on. Lovely bounce there by umpire Fawcett. Moving Moore, he's been impressive, the young fellow, young Moore. It's Wenham going to ground with the footy, trying to reef it out of his hands. There is Orlando Bloom. He can't get it out there, and umpire Fawcett will restart proceedings again. Crowd's hung around, Griffo. It's been a good crowd, good enjoyable crowd. They're enjoying the footy. We haven't had any streakers yet.
No.
Touch wood, we don't get any. And it's touch wood, everyone gets home safely after a great grand final.
So the secondary bounce, just forward of the centre circle. In fact, up it goes in the air. Good jump there by Moore, spills out the back. Judson couldn't quite get a handle on that one. Butters up, kicks the ball off the ground. Ball trickles towards the half-forward flank, inside 50. Player under control. It's on there if we can get the camera on it. And emergency umpire Ashley Dunstan's doing a bit of exercise today.
It's going to be 50 metres though. Yeah.
It is a free kick. So
free kick and 50 metres against the Beal. And it's going to go to Hamill. Bit of holding off the footy, I think you find. And you can see how it started, Griffo, but I know Big Dave Hamill says, gee, I tell you, I hope he's kicked it. Made the goal umpire do a bit of work, but he has. He's kicked his first, and Hamill and the Beal had a, there they go, they're at each other again. There looks like young Thompson's coming in. And they just need to cool heads here. They've got a good lead here, Palmy, and that's an absolute giveaway goal. And I think Beal's taken himself off the ground.
Well, I think the Palm Beach runner went straight out. And that's good coaching, Marty, to diffuse the situation, because they are well in control of this game, and just get the boy off and just tell him to settle down a bit and refocus your energies on the footy.
Yep, he's there, you're right. Good coach from Craig O'Brien. Got him straight off the ground, it's cost him a goal, and it was a 50-50 situation there, and the Magpies have got if they get a run on now, they could be right back in the game. But no one's going to get that ball out of the middle. Umpire Friend's going to be forced to restart. Come on, Ash, off the ground you go, son. There's some water carriers, aren't they? Ball comes out there to Rzinski. Rzinski can't take the footy. Comes out to Palm Beach. They win the clearance. Comes out to Wenham, who's been a good player, especially at the stoppages. He can't control the footy though. Does bring it back into towards Janky Kane. Comes out to Rzinski. Rzinski just needs to keep the ball in front of him. Might have been taken high as he had his head over the top of the footy, and I think he was. And didn't get a free kick. Dean's picked that one up, courtesy of Dean Davis Productions, of course, Griffo.
Yes.
Fantastic job. Wasn't the footage great at the Grogan the other night there from some of Dean's highlights, and Lincoln Park, I think that was, that music in the background there. But your taste, was it?
Lincoln Park. It's the one he didn't have the Underbelly soundtrack going, and of course our friends down in Victoria are enjoying Underbelly.
Yes, I noticed.
Is it on tonight? Is it tonight the first screening?
Against the footy.
No, maybe it's
Channel 9
tomorrow.
have put it on against
I think they might have. I thought I heard it might have.
I think you're right. Yeah. It comes out to Val Pope. Pope can't win the footy, goes to ground. Oh, had his head over the footy, wasn't touched though, so it's a fine umpire. Matty Fife gets it, gives it out to Bloom. Bloom's knocked up getting the footy, gets onto his left foot, kicks it high and leading in the race. He's going to take off. Going to take off. Big Jack Burford. Bit of a up and under though kick. Drake flies early and takes the mark in front of Big Hamill. Looks like that match-up's been made since the Beal's gone off. Drake has moved over. Val Pope gets it. Robbie, good evasive work there by Robbie. Out on the far side of the ground. And he'll throw it in.
He never took his eyes off the ball.
I wonder what he does in an agility test, young Robbie.
So he's preparing to bring the ball back into play. He's giving everyone a wave, and in it comes a good deep throw in too. Good show of strength there by the Palm Beach ruckman. They get the loose ball from that stoppage situation, kicks in towards centre half forward, and here they go again. Good contest there, one-on-one contest. Both players desperately diving on top of the ball, and the umpire blows his whistle and will restart play. So we're about approaching the 15-minute mark.
2-1, Griffo.
5-5.
Holding all right, the Magpies.
So if they're within 6 goals, there might be a chance to come home with the breeze if they can use the ball intelligently. But there's plenty of time left in this third term as Pope kicks the ball out wide there. Good use of the body by Hamill.
Well
just barges. And
that's what he's got to do, Griffo.
He does. He's got to use that bulk and strength. Kicks in towards centre forward. Read it beautifully, Flynn. Floated across the pack. So a good forward foray there by Western Magpies was stemmed there by Flynn. And here they go, just sharing the ball around.
Fife.
And Fife kicks it towards centre half forward. All on his own, loose checking. Not sure who was the opponent
Dyson
there.
And Rzinski lost his man.
He did. So Dyson will kick from outside 50. He's looking to lay it off, and there's players queuing up everywhere. And at the true centre half forward position, getting his hands on the footy there is it number 21, Josh McLaughlin.
Certainly hold the edge in experience, Griffo. Palm Beach, if you look down their list, they've got a lot of guys in their late 20s, early 30s, and the Magpies with quite a few young kids. But here's McLaughlin. Got very close to the man on the mark.
Good kick.
Gee, it's a lovely kick. He's done that before. He's very, very happy with that too. Does the Toyota wave, and McLaughlin kicks his first goal. It kicks Palm Beach's 11th. They go to 11-10-76 leading the Magpies. That's blown the lead out to 35 points now, so it's that 6-goal buffer. A couple more is going to be very, very hard for the Magpies to get. Where are they going to get their goals from, first of all?
Well, I'm not so sure, Marty. Don't know, they just probably need to mix it up a little bit on the forward line. Not too sure what their options are. Maybe play the two big blokes out of the square and push everyone up the ground.
They've got the young kid Fowler off. I thought he might have been best served being up there. At least as a bit of a leading target. Might to probably try and draw the ball. Magpie, Palmy win the ball out again. Reinhardt gets the ball. He's knocked up getting the footy. There's McLaughlin, the goal kicker. Tries to trap the ball, but looks like it's going to go out of bounce in front of Jack Burford. And we'll have a boundary throw in right just on the 150 metre line, or the 50 metre line there, here at Merrimack Oval, in front of a big crowd here. Good Gold Coast crowd. They love their footy down here. We close the door on the Pineapple Hotel Cup for 2008.
Ball back into play, spills out the back. No one can get a clean possession. Trying to keep the ball in front of him on that occasion was Todd Dunn, but it comes out the back there to Palm Beach. Carroll tries to screw it around, but it doesn't get enough hook on the footy. It's through for another behind. 11-11 plays 5-5. And I see Carroll's back on for the Western Magpies, Marty, the boy that copped that heavy knock.
That's a big effort, isn't it, too, because he copped that heavy knock and then he came off the ground at the half-time break with blood coming out of his nose, so let's hope he is all right. Frizz, here we go, the kick out again. Umpires...
what's happened here?
What's happened here? We've got the umpire paying a free kick here, actually. He's actually going to pay a free kick. It's against the big enforcer. I think
he's held on, I think.
He's held on to...
I think someone tried to give a lead and he's held on.
He's copped it and he's going to take off. There's no need to stand on the mark there. Let the player go as Burford gets it. No, the actual free kick has to be taken, sorry. Free kick has to be taken from the point of the square if there is an infringement. So Greg Frizz gets the ball. They need to hold possession here, the Magpies. They do this, they have done the first time. Comes out there towards, it might have been Val Pope. Pope gets the ball, kicks it down to Dowley. Dowley really needs to inject himself into this game. He's been fairly quite experienced player, former state player. Played state footy in 2005 against Western Australia.
Will he settle up next year for Western Magpies in the state league?
I think he's heavily into the real estate game, and I think he's got one of those good sports franchises with Jacob Goff and Muggsy and those blokes. So he's into a bit of everything, mate. Probably trying to earn a living. Ball's hit over there by Ianson. Ianson hits it across there. How's the bounce going? Favours Reinhardt. Reinhardt's got time and a bit of space. Just chips it back. Palm Beach are very good. If there's not anything on up the ground, they will chip to hold possession. And the mark's been taken by Dave DeBono. Don't like him, you don't want to call it?
No, well, yeah, I'm happy to have a crack. It's on the far side there.
Matty Carroll, sorry.
Magpies Carroll, he goes out wide and finds Reinhardt, who pushed forward to the true centre wing position. A few of the Western Magpie boys are cramping up there, Marty.
Yeah, Luke Scott, I saw.
So it's tough conditions out there. The wind's pretty fluky as Reinhardt kicks in towards centre forward. The big fella there, he at least provided a bit of a contest as the ball spills out the back. Shot on goal by Palm Beach. Does it come around? No, it doesn't. It held its line and was hooked slightly, just trying to pick up that play. James Drake just pushing forward there, trying to run big David Hammer around. Be interested to see on your thoughts as we get into that final quarter on the Ray Poulter medal.
Yeah, well, Hill's died out of the game, hadn't he? He started like a shot out of a gun, didn't he? But
there we go. There's a fullback kicking where they actually went short.
He
played on.
See, Frizz didn't take it. So Frizzy's got it now.
So it comes off because they're going to get the ball outside that 50-metre arc, goes long to the true centre wing on top of the sponsor's logo. Big Hamill provides a contest. Drake paddles it intelligently forward to the advantage of his teammate on that occasion, Fife. Kicks a big high under, a good spoil by Fritz, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And what a great job with the logo Tiny's done too, Griffo.
Magnificent.
Fantastic logo there. We'll have to get him down to Carrara next week to do the logo on the ground there as well too. Boundary umpire about to throw it back in. Palm Beach holding a 37-point lead deep into this third quarter. Not a real lot's happened. 3-1 in this quarter. Comes out to McAvoy. McAvoy kicks the ball back inside the centre square. It's going to be a race between Jubilar and Scott. Both on the back foot, so Jubilar certainly won that race. Kicks the ball, nice kick across there to Fisher, who dropped what he should have taken. He's got time and space, kicks the ball back inside forward 50. At the back there was the core. He's going to come over the top to the big bloke, Big Lins. Brednord, I tell you what, he's just missed it because he's hit the post, yep. It has hit the post, and the crowd behind was trying to ride it through. But good goal umpiring there by young Rebecca Abate down that end, I think.
So Fritz kicks in to that outer side. He finds a hit him on the scone because He was. Oh, the poor bloke. The sun.
I don't know, was it the sun in his
Yeah,
eye?
he was shielding himself with the sun. Take it away, Marty.
That was Jack Burford.
Oh,
and
don't you hate that?
the Palmy boys have certainly let him know about it too.
Oh, don't you hate that?
As I think Robbie's over that far side, he would have had a good look at that. Gee, he launches that one too. Might have got stuck in the hands a bit. Does come back out, comes out there to Heffernan Roper, dishes the ball off to
They've
Dowley.
done all right, Magpies.
Yeah,
They've
they're
defended
going all right.
okay.
Dowley kicks the ball down the line. Coming over the top was Ianson. Good spoil. And we'll have a boundary throw in. On the far side of the ground, the boys in the back of the truck. It's always popular in Queensland to get the back of the tray truck there and a little car fridge or an esky there. And they've been here since early days too, so they're enjoying themselves over on the far side of the
They'll have
ground.
a headache tonight, no doubt, as the ball comes back into play. He's had a bit of work this third quarter as Robbie. No one can contest. He's thrown that 30 metres towards centre half forward. Someone better get out to him. And good play there by Rosinski, the ball one. There's Judson, the left-hand handball.
Mewing's back on too, 30.
Yeah, that's good. So there's Thompson. Oh, good work. Was able to release the handball to Judson. Now here's an opportunity. Can they get on the end of it? Drake pushes back, unable to hold the mark there was Barton. Oh, here's a handball. Big handball off the ground. Oh, he couldn't get the leg through the footy. Oh, bad luck, big fella. Just a cruel bounce. He swung the right leg. And gee, it was a golden opportunity because if they can pinch one more goal, they'll still be within striking distance with this strong breeze in the last quarter.
There's a kick out. Ianson broke well from the huddle in the middle and he takes a mark in front of Ian Carroll. Just chips the ball over the top, looking for Adrian Hill. Let his man lead him under the footy, then he'll dish the ball back off. Comes out to Reinhardt, who's been a good player. I reckon he's in contention.
Yes, absolutely.
Certainly for the medal. Kicks up to Corey. Corey gets it and he's playing in front.
And he's got
takes the mark in front of Scuba. So is Corey. Wheels around onto that right foot, kicks long into the goal square. Looking for big Lindsay Bredenord, but he's missed to the far side.
Here's a go, play on.
Yeah, play on, young fella. Kicks the ball out there to Janky Kane. Needs someone to break over here because he's kicking into the breeze. Oh, he goes towards where the boundary line is. Val Pope leads in the race for the ball. Nice move at Pope. Well done, and a good block there by the young fella Mewing. Comes back outside there. Just need to chip it inside and hang on to possession. Run. Comes out there towards Thompson.
Get it on, get it on.
Knock it on. Good
well
boy.
Done, well
good
done.
boy. Here comes out there to Heffernan Roper. Should just hang on to the footy. Kicks it long towards Barton. Barton's there and a good lead. And look in the middle of the ground there. He's got Janky Kane. He's going to have a shot. Well done there by good knock on by young Thompson. That's all he had to do. And Barton, gee, tough pocket to kick him from this one, Griffo. Dean Davis Productions bringing you the pictures right behind Barton as he kicks out. Oh, it started in the right spot. It's going to come around. It has come around. I tell you what, it's a great kick. It's an absolute ripper kick. Gee, and the Magpies are still in this. And Barton kicks his second. And he kicks the Magpies. I think that's their second for the quarter as well. 11-14-18 plays 7-6-48 and 32-point ball game, so they're under that 6-goal margin again. He knew what he was doing then when he kicked
He did. He read the breeze beautifully and good goal umpiring. He rode the line of the footy and good play here by Thompson who showed great desperation.
Blood rule.
Blood rule.
Blood rule, Ash.
So a bit of a stoppage in play here, 11-14 playing 7-6.
McLaughlin it is. Josh McLaughlin, get him off, Ash. Come on, mate. Got to be through the interchange.
Come on.
Through the interchange, mate. We can't give him any more. Can't help you much more. Umpire force it is. Restart proceedings. So they've got it back inside that 6-goal margin.
I'll tell you what, if they get another one, Marty, it'll be
game on.
Well and truly on.
Well, it's 24 points at half time, so they've only allowed them. And here's Wenham breaking out of the middle. Kicks the ball. It's a lead to Barton again. Gee, they might be tiring. Are they tiring the Lions? Barton kick one on the siren. Quite sure how much longer we've got to go in this quarter, but
similar distance and angle to the goal he just kicked here on the other side of the ground, Marty.
And as we mentioned before, Griffo, he's a natural full forward, so these blokes probably had lots and lots of shots at goal in his time. Nice approach. Drop's not too bad. I'll tell you what, he's got it. I'll tell you what, gee, the Magpies are back in town. And it's game on here at Merrimack Oval, and Barton kicks his third. And gee, they draw it back towards 26 points. So realistically, the Magpies have only conceded 2 behinds this quarter. They were down by 24 points at half time.
So it's been fantastic 5 or 10 minutes for the Western Magpies. 11-14 to 8-6.
And they'll.
How much longer to go in the third quarter, do you think, Marty?
It wouldn't be too long. Wouldn't be too long at all. Umpire Spiteri puts the ball down. That's Carroll's in the ruck now, so he's doing. Here's Wenham won another clearance. He's really gone into coming out to Barton at the back.
Oh!
Big handball might have been taken down. Comes out there. There's Barton again. Gets it onto his left foot. Kicks. Kicks a goal. And that's 3 in a row. Big Barton. They're right back in town. The Magpies.
The crowd's come alive.
They have come alive. The commentary box has come alive. Courtesy of Dean Davis Productions. 4 goals to Josh Barton. He's kicked 3 in a row. But what about Wenham winning the ball out of the middle there? He's been fantastic in winning the clearances.
Yeah.
And we've got a 20-point ball
Carroll
game.
on the ruck, the bloke with the broken jaw. We thought he was dead.
Johnny Sattler. We could be reliving a bit of legendary here. 60 plays 80. Deep into the third quarter. How long to go, Davey?
So umpire Spiteri prepares to recommence play.
Still 5 minutes to go in this quarter.
5 minutes to go in this quarter, but the Western Magpies have kicked the last 3 goals. Palm Beach will just want to stem the tide here. There's Reinhardt. The ball's coughed up. Here's an opportunity for Dunn. He wants to lay the hand. Oh, he missed the target with the left hand. But Wenham again on the right boot, left boot. Long on goals, shepherd it through.
He's kicked his boot.
Kick Gillespie.
That's Gillespie again.
Kick 4 in 4 minutes. This is unbelievable football.
Gee.
That's his third.
That's his. It was going through anyway, but he just made sure. And just trying to think, that was Wenham in the middle again. We saw him come off and rotated here before, as young Fowler comes on for straight swap there for Luke Scott, and we've got a 14-point ball game.
Gee.
Would you believe it?
No, it was. Well, the game was just teetering along.
5 goals to 3 this
Palm
quarter.
Beach were in control. Corey was kicking goals. Western Magpies' defence was a little bit in disarray, but when you win the ball out of the centre, Marty, always a chance, and that's where it's all happened.
Jansen wins a knock. Good knock to Matty Carroll. Palm Beach need a steadier now. Carroll kicks the ball over the top. Baker's going to run into an open goal. He misses. And just a bit of pressure there.
He went to check side. He just had to kick it end over end, Marty.
Yeah, just didn't square himself up there, but
the crowd's stunned.
They are. They also, it's going to be interesting 3/4 time huddles to keep the camera on the huddles here at 3/4 time. Frizz is back there taking the kick. It's going to go long over there to Matty Scubas and Dowley. Dowley's in good position. Good spoil. Magpies now playing with a bit of
they got confidence.
Purpose. Comes out there to Ian Carroll. What a great effort this is. Oh, it's going to go over the top of young Fowler's head, and he's found Jubilee. Jubilee just kicks it high. Magpies have got the number. Need someone to come over the top and spoil. Ball comes down there. Couldn't pick up the footy. Winning the ball is Bloom. Bloom kicks the ball high. Carroll needs to spoil. He's going to get in front of Perez. Comes out. Perez dishes the ball off. Good hands. Comes out there towards, look, I might have been Patterson. Gives it to Matty Carroll. Carroll gets his handball. There's Rosinski going to ground. Gee, it's got desperate now. It's a quick kick out of the pack.
Was it touched?
Yeah, it's touched. Quick kick might have been by Patterson, I think it was.
Have a look at that scoreboard, Marty. 11-15 to 10-6. 5 minutes ago, they only had about 5 goals on the board, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they were 6 goals because they kicked the first goal of the second half. But they kicked the last 4. Barton's 3 and then Gillespie's little 1. And now they're right in this game. Comes back to Frizz. Frizz who's...
He might do a Joel Bowden here and just step over the line.
Well, I'll tell you what, he has.
It's okay.
No, the umpire said that's fine. The umpire then called play on. Comes out towards Beale and Scubas. Beale looks like he's been pushed forward. And now the Magpies are starting to ask questions of Palm Beach, who really need to get a couple of goals on to have a bit of a buffer at 3/4 time.
So the ball's 25 metres around from the Palm Beach goal. They desperately love a goal going into 3/4 time, but once again, from the stoppage situation, Magpies gets first hands on the ball on the swing position. Good mark there on that occasion by Fife. He plays on quickly, kicks it towards the forward pocket. The Magpies have the numbers down there, but a free kick has been paid.
Yeah, free kick to Scubas.
Against Corey Fulton. And they're just happy to share the ball around to Frizz.
Oh, Pope's going to have to be
2-on-1 situation. Pope provided a contest. Comes out the back there to
Bloom. Oh, good spoil.
Chips it forward, but a good spoil from behind. by Jackie Kane, the 17-year-old. So intelligent football.
16-point lead now to Palm Beach as we go deeper into red time here and at Merrimack Oval. There's a good throw in there. Comes out there, or Reinhardt can't win the footy. Gee, they're winning all the 50-50s now, the Magpies. Little chip, that's not going to be 15 metres. Comes out there towards, oh no, got his handball, so that was fair enough. Comes out to Drake. Drake's going to have to be quick. Kicks the ball to the high side of the ground. Corey's leading in the race for the ball, but fortuitous bounce, 2-on-1 by the Magpies. Dowley's kick needs to find its mark. Mewing leads in the race for the footy. Being pressured by Fisher, Mewing gets a good bounce. Gets the ball onto his left foot, kicks out towards where Big Hamill's got plenty of space over here. He's a left footer, so he's going to come back inside the ground. Plenty, oh no, he's kicked it to a 50-50, and it's coming out to Judson. Judson needs to dish it behind to Wenham. Wenham needs to dish it again. Coming out on the ground is Mialopoulos. Ball's been kicked up towards where Barton's in front. Can't take the mark. No, it was off hands. Certainly was off the Palm Beach player's hands. And we'll have a ball up just inside. Come on, Dino, please. I know you've got that wide angle lens and that big zoom, but looked like he come off the Palm Beach player's hands, and Barton's not blue either. Or grabbed out of the ruck. The umpire said he got a handball. The crowd's come into the game. Bounces in front of Matty Fife. There's Dunn. Well, I thought he was going to spike that one when he came up the top there. Comes out there, Fife wins, keeps his feet in the contest. Gets out, gets onto his right foot, kicks the ball long, and Corey Fulton takes a mark in front of Matty Scoobus. And those two have had a ding-dong battle all day.
They have, as he kicks in towards a forward pocket. It's a beautifully weighted kick. And who's that up there, Marty?
Looks like it's Perez.
Number 1.
Perez Hilton.
Greg Perez. Now, it's an impossible angle.
Oh, you want to be kicking from there, though, with this breeze.
Will he check side this, or is he going the traditional drop
He's a left footer.
He's a left footer, is he? In he comes, lines it up deliberately, and does it fade back? No. I'll tell you what, it did fade, but Arthur had gone through for a behind. So 11-17 plays
10-6, I think it should be.
10-6, is it? 66, just as the scoreboard attendant in front of the scoreboard there does his business as the ball comes back into play, and Tim McAvoy playing on quickly out there to Mewing. Here's another opportunity for the Magpies to surge forward as he kicks in towards the half-forward flank. But an ill-directed kick goes straight in the hands of the Palm Beach defender on that occasion, Jubilar, as they kick it out towards the half-forward flank. Went the double-handed fist, Marty. Burford perhaps could have marked that one, but wanted to play safe, which is probably not a bad play.
Well, we've got to work out, Hamill's got to work out he either plays deep or he plays hit up, because whenever they kick the ball up there, they've got a 2-on-1 because he's playing too deep. So they really need to get someone to play hit up forward up there. 17 points though, it was a game on here. There's the boundary throw in at Robbie, who's worked overtime this quarter at young Robbie. It comes out there to dished out there by Dyson. Good tackle there by the Magpies. Their tackling and their intensity certainly lifted. Comes out to Dunn. Dunn, scrubby little handball, gives it off to Hill. Hill dished it back to Bloom. Bloom taking the ground. Good tackle by Judson. If they win this, they've won it. And he's pushed up the ground. Yes. So you get the ball if you push up the ground. Gets it, kicks it in towards Barton and Flynn. Oh, geez, needed to go a bit harder there. Oh, the bounce is going to favour Gillespie. Keep your feet. Comes out there towards Flynn. Flynn gets the ball and
look at this.
Brad Fisher. The game's bounced wide open. They're starting to get tired. Players are starting to go to ground when they don't need to. Fisher kicks the ball towards the true centre half forward. Magpies go up. Dished off there. Here's Dyson. Just needs to straighten up and kick a goal, and does. Yeah, good bit of peace of mind there. Well done by Palm Beach. They kept their head, and Dyson kicks his second. And the Magpies go out now to that'll be about a 25-point lead there, Griffo, or is it, 23 point lead. 89 plays 66, and we can't have too long to go in this third quarter.
34 minutes have been played. So
that water carrier, get out of that square, mate. Sit in the hole instead.
Yeah,
You've been doing the whole game.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ball back in the middle of Merrimack Oval, 12-17 plays 10-6. It's a good bounce. There's Big Carroll. Good play there by Thompson. Comes out to Wenham. Scrubby kick forward, not giving his forward any opportunity. Playing from behind was the Magpies forward. His opportunity for Palm Beach because he's come out and attacked him hard and left his opponent. There's Five, couldn't take control of the footy. Good work there by the Western Magpies, staying down on. There's a siren, three-quarter time. And everyone's anticipating a crackerjack final turn of the Pineapple Hotel 2008 Premiership. Palm Beach 12-17-89 lead the Western Magpies 10-6-66. And just as we go into the three-quarter time huddle, Marty, quickly the goal kickers for both teams.
Certainly Palm Beach, Corey Fulton's kicked 4, 2 to Daryl Dyson and singles to Perez. Hill, McLaughlin, Matty Carroll, Nick Baker and Arnold Knight. And the man of the moment that quarter, Josh Barton, he's kicked 4, Gillespie's kicked 3, and singles to Scott, Fowler and David Hamill. As you mentioned, during that quarter, Palm Beach kicked 4 goals, 9 to the Western Magpies, 5 goals, 4. So as we mentioned, tight game here, Pineapple Hotel Cup Grand Final, Palm Beach 12-17-89, lead the Magpies 10-6-66.